To understand how Eminem got to where he is today, you need to know where he came from. Raised by a single mom, they lived hand to mouth, on and off welfare, constantly moving from one place to another.
So you had to change schools every couple months?
Yeah, I would change schools 2-3 times a year, and that was probably the roughest part.
He was a shy kid in tough public schools and was frequently bullied.
You got beat up a lot as a kid.
You
got beat up coming home from school.
Beat up in the bathroom, beat up in the hallways, shoved in the lockers, you know. I think one of my greatest inspirations or things that I would feed off of basically was just obviously people not believing in the cloud of doubt that kind of I felt hung over my head and wanted to just prove everybody wrong. You know what I mean? I wanted to make it, and I was gonna make it regardless of what anybody said.
But I heard that you used to read the dictionary.
I just felt like I want to be able to have all these words at my disposal in my vocabulary at all times, whenever I need to pull them out. You know, somewhere they'll be stored, like locked away.
His words are stored, but they're not exactly locked away. He actually keeps them in boxes. Inside are hundreds of scraps of paper on which he's obsessively scrawled down words and phrases.
So, wait, this is a pad from a hotel in Paris, looks like.
Yeah.
And you just scribbled that. You have 4 little words. Just scribbled it.
I don't know that I might use that actually.
They're not lyrics, really. They're just ideas that he collects. He calls it stacking ammo.
So it's just like when I
I've
fill
gotten
this
letters
up.
from crazy people, and they kind of look like this.
Yeah.
Sometimes, yeah. Either all in capital letters or sort of scrawled on pages like this.
Yeah. Well, that's probably because I'm crazy. I was reserved and I was shy and had it in me, but wasn't quite sure how to bring it out yet. I wanted people to hear me so bad, and I wanted to do my shit, but it was like, you know, them jitters and them, I'm scared, I'm not scared. That whole struggle and everything, especially early on for me, which I loved being on stage and stuff like that. Once I got a mic, I was cool, but it was that prompted me to do it and get up there and not be scared to grab that and just rock. I feel like anybody can do anything they set their mind to. But it depends on how bad you want it, and I wanted to do it. You know, at this stage of my life, I don't feel like there's too much that I can't do. I don't mean to sound cocky or nothing, but if I like really, really want to do it, I don't give up that easy. You really gotta live it. My mind, 24/7, aside from family stuff, obviously, is constantly thinking of ways to bend words, or, you know, like if I don't got paper, I'll write it on my hand or whatever. And sometimes when I fill up the hand, then I'll transfer it to paper. Like always with anything, you gotta take the good with the bad, you know? I understand that the level of success that I'm at doesn't happen to everybody every day, but like, you know, there's new problems you're gonna have with everything. If it wasn't my success and I was still trying to look for a job or working a dead-end job and didn't have no money to eat with, it would be those kind of problems that I would have, those type of family problems. How are we gonna feed Haley? How are we gonna raise her? How are we gonna stay together? How are we gonna pay our rent? Do you know what I mean? Yeah, sure. So it would be, so now it's new problems. It's like, money's not the problem. Now it's different things.
Of course.
Other people interfering in our lives and our business and shit like that. So you gotta take the good with the bad. I mean, at the end of the day, man, all these sacrifices that I'm making are for Haley. Try whatever. Don't be afraid to try whatever, even if the idea in the beginning is stupid.
Yeah.
You know, because a lot of ideas in beginning stages, not mine, of course. Mine are just insane from the moment I think of them.
Of course.
But sometimes ideas, you know, they're not always the greatest.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you know.
Don't be afraid to fail, basically, to get somewhere else, to get on the journey.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you say one thing that's going to spark another thing to lead to a better thought,
Yeah.
you know, that's kind of how it went. The first time I grabbed the mic, like in front of actual people that mattered, you know what I'm saying? Like at a club, I got booed. I remember that. It was very traumatic for me. And I think I had, at that point, like the 8 Mile thing was kind of, that's what I was taken from or whatever. So I just remember that being so fucking traumatic. And I think I went home like, man, I quit.
Right.
And then, you know, maybe a couple days later, week later, hour later, whatever it was, I don't know. I got the urge to like, nah, man, I gotta get up, gotta do it again.
That's right, thank God.